Good morning. Let's make sure this connection is stable. Is that young man at the top of the hill there? Do we see him? He's such a busybody. So he is. Right. Welcome along. Let's do the proper intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Call Services live dog walk. You're with me, Stephen Crighton, and the pack. The seven dogs who I'm going to introduce you to shortly. And we're in one of our favourite spots in Edinburgh. Is the capital of Scotland, and just as I fan around to show you the terrain, we're going to duck out of it because it's incredibly windy, and that wind can be very arousing to the dogs. We spoke about this in the past, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and you'll start to catch up with all the bits and pieces that we get up to and how these little intricacies work together, especially things like the conditions and how they can impact the dogs. So don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button if you're catching us for the first time. But for anyone who just wants to watch casually or who has subscribed and is part of the team already, we are here on our daily adventure, having a bit of fun. There's one or two of the dogs still to go to the toilet, and they haven't done so because of that wind. But I think Barney, now that we're out, Barney is the way to do it. He likes to go ahead. So we'll see how that pans out in a second or two. Thanks to everybody who has joined us this week already. We've had Sage, hello. How are we doing? Welcome. Welcome along. Yeah, yesterday we had my good lady Vicky out with us on our session, and she was the camera person. She was quite happy to take on that mantle and film and read out a few of the comments and be part of the experience. There's a few of the dogs that she knows incredibly well. We've had a few of them in the house, and we get on great with, or the family gets on great with all of the dogs. But there are a couple who she hasn't actually met yet from yesterday's session. So Juno, she has met, but not as extensively as some of the other dogs, and she's never met Stanley and she's never met Edith. So it was quite nice to see how the dogs interacted. And one of the most fascinating things about that was how the dogs that know Vicky and know her and have been in her company on more than just a walk, how they guided and influenced the other dogs very rapidly. And it wasn't long before the three dogs that are maybe a little bit unsure of her were quickly eaten out of the palm of her hand. And I mean that in a very literal sense. We've got some great photos of her feeding the pack, and that's something we don't bestow that honour on many people. So she's fair. As you would say in Scotland, she's fair chuffed with herself. She's fair away with it. She's very happy with how yesterday went. And I think it was good for her spiritual feelings and just a bit of physical exercise away from the desk and the duties of family life and things like that. So she's had a good day to herself. It was fun to have her as well. But it's just me today. Only me. Do you brush your teeth? Of course I brush my teeth. What am I talking about? If you're watching this back as a video on the channel and you're not watching live, occasionally we'll read out some of the comments from the live chat. Occasionally we ignore them. Some interesting ones. So if you are watching live, be sure to pop into that chat. Gives you a chance to react to what you see, as well as being able to send us a little message or a big message if you wish. It's entirely up to you. Well, just a bit uphill. There's Barney's droppings secured. Locked in. There we go. So yeah, so it's windy in Edinburgh today. We thought that last week spring had sprung, and that we were going to get some better weather this week and into the rest of March, but it's still pretty pretty barbaric, to be honest. At the top of the hill that we're on, I wouldn't be able to do this with you. It's just too, the wind is too fierce and would not be able to chat to you at all. So if if you are getting a little bit of wind through the microphone, I do apologise, but trust me, it's nothing in comparison to what we've had before we came on. And also, I always stress that the wind, like with kids as well, the wind can make them a bit loopy, a bit hyper. So the dogs have had 15, 20 minutes of rushing around in that wind, chasing each other, being a little bit frantic, a little bit of things like this, but more emphasized. And now we're on some quiet time so we can speak to you and enjoy the session. Leah, I think you have spoke about this on our channel before. You're not going to get any attention in relation to that. So thanks for stopping by and commenting. Maybe just get on your way. Keep on scrolling. I don't think this is the channel for you. I really don't. I need to get some moderators for the channel. We're starting to get to that level of engagement that it would probably make sense to have someone sat reading all these nonsense comments out. But never mind. Never mind. So we've got the 7 dogs. We've got 3 border terriers who are Otis, Juno, and Alfie. That's our 3. We've got 5 of these of this breed altogether as part of the pack. So yesterday we also had out Stanley on the live stream, and tomorrow we'll have out Biscuit on the live stream as well. That'll complete the pack that way. And also out with us, we have Harris, who's a show cocker. Hello, buddy boy. Yes, you heard your name. We've got Barney Boo. Hey, Barney. Good boy. We've got Mark. Hello, bud. And we've got Ruby. Ruby's been inspiring some people that I know. There's someone that I know, and I would consider a good friend of the channel, Frank, has decided to give his own dog some more freedom by buying one of these long lines. And he said that the trips to the woods are now even more interesting and more fascinating for their dogs. So that's a nice little thing. I should have tried to sell him one and got some commission off of it. But that's not what this is about, really. Good morning, Nick. Thank you for stopping by. How are we? Hope you're well. We're taking cover on the side of the hill here just now because it is windy as anything where we are. And I was going to take you up to the top of the hill and show you the views, but it's too wild. So we'll stay on the little goat path, keep out the way, and hopefully not cause too many inconveniences to anyone coming and using this the other way or passing us by. We're getting signs of spring everywhere. The nice yellow flowers out on the gorse is part of that for sure. But we've got some pink here as well, kicking out. Don't ask me what these are. I know the yellow is the gorse, but I think this is yellow. Yeah, that's yellow, isn't it? And it won't be long before all of these trees are in flower. In fact, we're starting to get some green coming through on the ends. It's lovely. Some buds on this one. Let me see. Yeah, springtime is just about here, but goodness me, it's cold and it's windy this morning. So that really only affects me. The dogs will not be phased by this one, but we have been in some horrific conditions, even just this year alone. We've had sleet, rain, snow, ice, not quite heat waves, but hot days, and you name it. And the wind is the one that, from working with the dogs, that is definitely the one that probably frustrates me more than anything. It gives their arousal rate just a real kick up the backside. And with that, they can, anything that they like to do just becomes a bit more amplified, like running, playing, crashing into each other, chasing, and even the volume. Isn't that right, Sweet Pea? Isn't that right? So so yeah, so we'd rather not have the wind, but we can't have it all. And do we see there? Few pigeons. Just I'll point to where they are. They're in this little patch here. There's probably 6 or 7 pigeons, 6 of them, just pecking away at the ground. The dogs won't know they're there, but you know, we're so used to interacting with all of these things. Mac, good boy. Good, you guys. Oh, my whistle just spooked the birds. And actually, I was trying to do the opposite. I was trying to just bring them away from the dogs away from the birds. So never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it's a lovely nature walk, Nick. I'll just point out whatever we see. Morning. How are we doing? There we go. There's one of my favourite signs of all time. And we more or less take a photo of this whenever we're out with the dogs in this area. The owners get this photo every single week. Come on, we're going this way. Mac. Good puppies. Yes, for Mac, who has just come in. There we go. Good boy. So yeah, if you're just joining us or you've been on for a minute or two, we go live every day to show you behind the scenes of walking the dogs together and in this capacity. It's always nice to make new friends and a little bit of chat along the way. So you don't need to, if you're maybe a bit unsure, you don't need to do anything. But if you'd like to support the business, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. And you can even customize your notifications if you want all of them or some of them or none of them. And that goes a long way. That really goes a long way to helping my little business. I'm sure some people in the chat will tell you, nothing included. And then we have to deal with comments such as Captain Riz Sparrow, who has asked, have you vaccinated them all? Personally, no, I haven't done any of that. I'm not a vet. No, that's a good question. That's a good question. Keep coming, guys. Oh, Anis is getting a little bit. The arousal rate is up. We're playing with this. Can you hear the snarling? He's going to walk through this far. Dog bite, dog bite would cost me $10,000 or more. Yeah. So if one of these guys bite me, I'll get $10,000. That's good. Maybe I should get bitten a lot. Okay. Morning, guys. Just mind your feet on the. No, that's the only thing you need to watch out for, okay? Come on, Alfie. Keep coming, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Just as well, that didn't cost me $20,000 there. Could have been nasty passing those two people, one bite each. Wow. It could have been a tough one. In the old bank account. um, my likes have made it into double figures. 12 likes on the stream. That is awesome. 18 people watching, 12 likes. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Come on, Oates, keep coming. Keep coming. Otis only walks when there's likes in double digits. So I think we should give him a little biscuit for that. Oh, we got 13, 13 and 13. How good is that? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Right, Harris is about to get told that this is out of bounds now. starting to get a little bit. Hey. Uh, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes. You can tell we've done that a lot with each other. Instantly turned his attention to something a bit more suitable for our walk. Keep coming. Keep going. There we go. Couple of ladies behind us. I'm not sure if they've caught up with us or if we're going slow. I'm talking to you guys, but we'll never just stop and let them pass. Off Otis, Mac. He's going up here. Up, up. You do it. You're pretty. Good, Mac. Well done. Good, Barney boy. It's good for you because you'll not stay up there for very long. Good tune, bug. Good girl. Do you know, hey, Ruby, want to come up? Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Morning. How are we? You well? They're actually live on YouTube right now. So, I'll keep the camera pointed down in case you've not got your makeup on or what have you. But Harris, come on, buddy. I'm sure if I go show you. For sure. That is the perfect playboy stand we had there. I wish we had got a little bit longer of Barney doing that. We could have spoke about that. He's looking for a playmate there. Looking for someone to play with, I think. My suspicion is this young man. Yeah, he'll be in for it. They can tell within a fraction of a second whether another dog wants to reciprocate the play with them. And when their arousal rate is down, the way that it is just now, they're nice and calm and content. They'll that won't be amplified at all. But we're trying to play and our arousal rate is up. Say, for example, the wind has got us a little bit hyper. Then that can be turned into more vocal frustration or maybe an insistence on playing that the other dog doesn't have, and they kind of lose their ability to think calmly under pressure. Think about us when we're if you're not that if you're unfit, but if you're having to make a decision while you're not in the right headspace, and that could be because you've been running and you're out of breath, and you try and make a decision, and there's not enough oxygen going to the brain. It's those kind of things. They're all a little bit dumbed down by that wind and the arousal that it gives them. So this is why we're thankful of these sheltered spaces and also the fact that we can be out together like this in this capacity. Ruby, you come this side of the trees, buddy. Good girl. Good girl. We got one of our favourite visitors to the channel coming in just now. It's not someone in the comments. It's our crow. There's a couple, and there's one on the left of the screen, and there's one on the right. Just the one on the left will probably come out shot just in a second or two, depending on your resolution on the screen and how shuddery I am. Hey, trouble. Hello. How you doing? Yes, I know you all want a biscuit. Harris, this way, buddy. Morning. Right, what's the comments? Oh, Nick, what's the oh my god part about? I feel like I've missed something. What have I said? Just been to some very sick. Morning. How you doing? Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Up, up. How you doing, young man? Just move that lead out your way so you don't trip with the wee one on your shoulders. Harris, no, now's not time for play, buddy. Keep coming. Keep coming. Oh, Alex, let's get some chases there. What's that? I think he would have loved it. He would have loved it. And we go on top of the dad's shoulders. It's quite adorable. Tosca, how are you, sir? Oh, that's a very large crow. You know what? I don't think it was. I don't mean to call you out on the stream, but wait till I think that was like one of the young ones. There are there are a couple of very bold, very big ones that will come very close to the dogs, and not be phased by them one bit. If you want to have a look at my channel after we finish the stream, but there's one of the YouTube short videos, 5, 10 second ones, of Gino stood in amongst a lot of pools, you know, pools, and she's right in the middle, and she doesn't react at all. So, the captain is will they react? It's so good. And you have to see it to understand it. I mean, they're so close to them. And there's one thing when they're with Biscuit, more than the other player, she's lying down in a nice hot way. And he goes, kicks him in the bum. I can't believe I caught that on camera. I'm so surprised that's not viral. So, never mind. It wasn't my time to go viral. This one is not a bloodhound, she's a beagle, but similar parts of the dog spectrum. The right word? I don't think that is saying it. Yeah, she's a hound. She's of the hound family or group, dog group, I should say. She's the only hound that we actually have in the 22 dogs that I look after. I often think she's a little bit isolated in that respect because the rest of them, like the terriers, there's no terriers there today. So you understand with each other. And Ruby doesn't seem to have someone to that's what stuff. It's a shame. But she does enjoy the interactions with the other dogs. Oh, I should have given us the warning about this. So in the space, Noah and Harris, they just love Bella. Alice at the front there. He's decided he wants to play. What we might get is a couple of the others joining in. Mac in the middle there, he's not joining in. He's our steward. He's making sure everything's okay. And he's the one who's the fairest of the pack. So he won't allow nonsense to creep into it. If it's healthy play, that's fine. Hey, buddy. And oh, Frank, how are we? How are we doing? Oscar, I promise. Go and have a look at the rest of the channel. Those shorts. Yeah, well, you won't take long to scroll through and see one or two with crows in it, and they are huge. Gino's frustration is starting to creep in. I don't know how much of the you can hear on this. Oh, we don't want rounded up by this collie who's just came in. Gino, come. Gino, good girl. Good puppy. Well done. I know. Yes, you just need to settle down a little bit. Right, come on. This way. Up we come. We have had so many times there's a collie came into shot there. And so many times when we've had the dogs playing and running around, collies rounding us up. And there's a bit of growling going on back there, and that's not our dogs. You don't know who they are. Mac! But yeah, the collie has, there must have been people behind us. The collie has gone in for the thing that they're doing there. Morning! How you doing? Yes. How you doing? You all right? It's getting really windy here. Really, really windy. I'm gonna bow out before my hat blows off. Look at this, I got glass and everything on my hat. Thank you for tuning in. This is gonna get too lively. It's gonna get too loud and too much to do. So I need both hands. Thank you for tuning in. If you've not done it already, remember give the stream a like. Give us a little subscribe if you fancy seeing us again tomorrow. We'll be on same time. And slightly different combination of dogs, slightly different location, but hopefully the same fun and the same games and the same antics. And until then, have a great day, have a great Tuesday. And the dogs and I, and the little Frenchie that's joined us, we'll bow out, we'll say goodbye, and send you lots of love. And yes, Frank, Charlie tomorrow. Charlie will be with us tomorrow, so don't miss him. All right, take care, everyone. All the best. Bye. No trouble.